If you're wondering why I'm panning, I literally just ran upstairs as soon as I finished this chapter. Freaking Phil! Okay, I don't know what to think right now. I really don't know what to think. We all saw it coming, yeah, we were all joking about it with Phil. But, what? I don't know what's going on. So, this video is going to be more of a reaction because I literally just read it less than a couple of seconds ago. So my thoughts are discombobulated, it's all... Phil! Like, I can't even think right now because... Damn, Phil, I don't know. How? Whoa! Okay, this is bad. This is so bad. I know we were all saying, you know, like, Phil's the next big villain. Sure, part of me really did believe that, but... Yo, you people need to get on this series if you haven't. I've straight recommended people on this series, because this series is absolute fire. The plot just thickens. The plot absolutely just thickens. This chapter was just phenomenal. Yeah, I was getting hyped when you saw the kids behind the door listening in on the conversation. Then Isabella's coming in, and then Phil stops her. Okay, I haven't even had time to check other people's thoughts. I haven't even had time to write down anything, so yeah, I'm just thinking about this chapter right now, and I'm just like, flip. I'm so glad I read this. Honestly, literally, as I was reading this chapter, I was just thinking, Promised Neverland is I enjoy this series so much. It's easily in my top 5, and it's easily, I just love reviewing it and talking about it, but flipping hell, Phil, let's talk about him. So basically, okay, so this is the thing, we said it last chapter, and I think someone in the comments said it last chapter as well, maybe I said it. On the picture, when you see all the kids, when you see Ray, you see all of them in the forest, Phil is not there, and we're just thinking, hang on, what is Phil doing right now? Is he actually in allegiance with Isabella? Now, this is what makes it, judging by this chapter, it makes things a little bit more scary. Because the way that it seemed like it went is that all of us assumed that Phil was working with Isabella, even though we may be joking about it. That's how it kind of seemed like. But from this chapter, it seems like Phil is a dark horse. And when I mean a dark horse, it seems like he's working by himself. This sounds ridiculous. It actually does. But the thing is, it's legit. This is why I'm so shocked, but I'm so happy as well. Wow. So yeah. Phil comes in, surprises Isabella out of nowhere, tugging her in. He comes out of the fire like that, and I'm just like, what the heck is happening? It's been there since the start, you know. Phil was the one which found out about, you know, the Morse code in the William Minerva books. He was also the one which was what? When Norman was about to die, Phil went up to him, didn't it? Like, okay. Wow. Guys, this chapter was lit. This is a reaction, to be honest. It really is a big reaction from this chapter. What else do we have to talk about? So basically, Norman is a G, pretty much. Norman is an absolute G because he had everything planned. So when their first conversation, when Norman and Ray first had this conversation in the room, and Norman basically found out that Ray was kind of like a traitor, kind of. They were having a conversation, and Norman was just like, right, tell me everything. So, it seems like from then, Norman kind of knew that Ray was going to kill himself. So, from that point in time, Norman was making preparations. Norman, you're an absolute G. And again in this chapter, Emma says, let's begin this, Norman. So, from last chapter, Emma was kind of in, like, the choice of words, it kind of seemed like Emma was hypothetically aware that Norman's alive. I don't know. I don't really know. But the way that Shira, the way that he's in these past couple of chapters, it seemed like Norman... it seems like Emma thinks Norman's still alive. Now, obviously, I know how we all think. We all think Norman's alive. I think he is, to be honest. But he should be technically... He should be, in perception, in Emma's viewpoint, he should be dead. So Emma should think that he's 100% dead. But the way that Emma's been talking about these past couple of chapters is like, alright, let's continue this, Norman. I'm following on. Stuff like that. So I'm a little bit baffed by that, but it just makes it all more intriguing. And you know what? This chapter, I know, like, The Promised Neverland, it has, like, mystery and, like, detective kind of vibes, but this chapter was, like, cinematic, I'm not even gonna lie. This chapter was something that you'd be watching on a TV show. Like, you'd be watching this show for, like, 3 series, and then a massive plot twist happens, and you're like, what the heck just happened? Like, this was the kind of chapter that I read from The Promised Neverland. It was phenomenal. I love this chapter so much. I'm just still hyped. So yeah, I can't really talk much about it, to be honest, because I literally just finished it less than 10 seconds ago. As soon as I came, I literally finished the chapter, ran upstairs. I've even hit my toe on the stairs. I was running that fast, so I tripped up on it. But you know what? It's all worth it to talk about the greatness that is the Promised Neverland. So as I said, it seems like Phil's a dark horse. It really does, because the way that he came in from this chapter, out of nowhere. The way that Phil came in out of nowhere, approaching Isabella, that seemed a little bit, you know, a little bit suspicious, a little bit eerie. Now, I want to talk about Isabella for a second. Isabella's just a G. Isabella's got a briefcase. I think, I wish I brought my laptop up with me, but whatever, it is what it is. I'm just using my memory. Okay, so Isabella brought a briefcase, and it seemed like she had something in. At first glance, I thought that was a machine gun. I was just like, yo, Isabella's about to, you know, come in and about to wreck everything. But no, it wasn't. It seemed like radio frequency, kind of like digital electronics, very much. That's what it seemed like. I may be wrong. So I'll read the chapter definitely again. Bear in mind, when this video's finished, whilst it's uploading, I'm going to reread the chapter, and if I missed anything out, I will either put it in the comments below and I'll pin that comment, or I'll put it in the description. So do check out for that, because I want to go deep in with this chapter. I'm sure I may have missed some kind of thing, so do let me know about things. If I've missed anything, let me know in the comments below, because let's continue this hype, man. Let's continue it. So yeah, it seems like Isabella is just like, yo, she is the character. She is just a savage, because she's thinking, oh no, are they alive? Are they alive? And she only cares for Emma and Ray. I know her last chapter I was saying, yeah, like ultimately she loves all the children, but think about it. Her prize goal, her prime objective is Emma and Ray. So then she was just like, they're alive. You saw her eyes glisten, and she was just like, she was about to go mad. And I was just like, bruh, take it easy, chill. So that was kind of hilarious, but it was also hype. You know what made me laugh though? I know I'm going all over the place. Apologies about that. But when I read the chapter, Emma slaps Ray. Emma's just like, you son of a brick. And that just made me laugh out loud, because it just solidifies the fact that they're still children. Not only does, at first I thought the translators did it because, you know, they didn't want swearing in it. But then I realised, I was just like, hang on, they're kids. But then I remembered that obviously Emma and Ray, yeah, they're like 12-year-olds. They're like 12. But they're also surrounded by people who are like 4 or 5. So it's kind of like they're just censoring their words. It just made me laugh. I don't know why. It's not that funny, but it kind of made me chuckle. I mean, it was just like, slapped him and called him a son of a brick. That's kind of hilarious, not gonna lie. But yeah, aside from that, this chapter was lit. And it was just pretty much, we were just finding out, basically, Norman had this all planned. He knew that Ray was gonna die, so he fulfilled it in. And this is why I love Emma. I genuinely think that if Emma didn't tell the kids, if Emma didn't come up to Norman and be like, look, we got to tell everyone all about it, they wouldn't have been able to make this plan a success, in my opinion. How are they gonna able to bring out all the kids out of this house, have them running from their comfort, and be like, look, this is for your best wishes, but we can't exactly tell you. Like, it wouldn't have added up. I know the kids, they're they're small, they're young, but they're not total idiots. Like, they wouldn't have been like, okay, why am I leaving my house and you guys aren't telling me, like, what's the real situation? So I kind of like it how Emma told them. And Emma's coming up, and it seems that all the kids, all of their implants have just been taken out. So, you know, Emma's an OG coming up with that knife and all that kind of thing. So that's pretty awesome to see, to be honest. But yeah, guys, I'm just like overwhelmed right now. I really can't think. It's just amazing. So many hype moments. Phil it put the icing on the cake. That just mind blown right there. We saw it coming, but we didn't actually see it coming. It's kind of like one of those things, like, all of us saw it coming. We were saying this chapter after chapter, but it just seemed too ridiculous to an extent for it to be true. Like, it just seemed too fast. It seemed like really a kid, a little baby like Phil is gonna be like this kind of maniac kind of guy. Like, it didn't seem legit. It didn't seem like it could happen. But this is why I love this series, and suspense after suspense, plot twist after plot twist. This series, Weekly Shonen Jump, honestly, they've got a real They've got a real golden nugget in their quiver, you could say. They've got a real good arrow in their quiver, and it's just awesome. Like, when this gets animated, when we get an anime, we are getting an anime, face it or not. By end of 2017, we're gonna get news about an anime. But let me not digress, and I'm gonna end it off on here. But yeah, this chapter was lit, you know, with the kids coming in, and when they were talking to Sister Crown and the kids were behind the door, That was amazing. Can I just say the artwork in these past couple of chapters have been absolutely phenomenal. The drawer is obviously different from the writer in the series because it's two people. So I need to find out the drawer's name actually, the artist's name. Artwork's been phenomenal, loved it. Writing, fantastic. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If I've missed anything, let me know because obviously I just did this right now. Spur of the moment kind of thing. I just finished the chapter literally as soon as I started recording, less than a minute before that. So Shinigami-san, subscribe for weekly reviews of the Promised Neverland. Let's continue the hype train. We love this series, it's powerful. Shinigami-san, peace out guys, goodbye. Freaking Phil, man. Phil, what?